and boom, Craterhoof in an instant. Here we go, lethal. Hello YouTube, welcome to MTGA, and today we are going to have a look at Lonis Cryptozoologist in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing a bunch of artifacts and winning the game off of it. Yes, this is a Simic Affinity deck, to be exact. And the way we are utilizing the artifact count that Lonis gives us is we have a bunch of improvised cards like Whir of Invention, Metallic Rebuke, right? All of that. We have a lot of 7-drops that get their cost reduced. Myr Enforcer, Barricade Breaker, Thought Monitor, and we can Neoform our 7-drops into a Craterhoof Behemoth. We can tutor for Neoform as well with Solve the Equation, but if we do not have that, we have cards like Whir of Invention and Trophy Mage to get an Inspiring Statuary to make everything cheaper. We can use cards like Current Side of Urza. We can use Nettle Cyst that grow themselves for each artifact that we have. Shimmer Dragon just draws us a ton of cards in this deck. Probably the best card in the deck, and Rampage of the Clans is very, very spicy, turning our board into a very, very lethal attack, because in our end step, destroy all artifacts and enchantments, and suddenly we have like 15 3/3s on the board to kill the opponent with. Other than that, we have some soft interaction and a bunch of utility 1-drops that are also artifacts. We don't have too much choice here, and yeah, let's jump into some games and have some fun. We are playing against the first sliver, and yeah, let's go. Let's see. That's the mulligan. We don't have any blue. Otherwise, I would have kept it, I think. Especially like blue. Keep up Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce the Thoughtseize effects. This is fine, I think. The problem is Craterhoof, you usually don't want to draw Craterhoof. It's a bit awkward. It's weird. Do we need another 1-drop? Fun fact, Universal Automaton is a clue for Lonis, but also a food for Gilded Goose. So that's a nice thing to keep in mind here. I want to work towards Shimmer Dragon. We get a Shimmer Dragon off the Fierce Empath and then try to draw a ton of cards that way. Okay. I hope the Lonis sticks. It does stick indeed. Okay, we are in business if they don't have a removal spell. Just play a Sliver. That would be a highly appreciated opponent. Okay, that's arguably not that great for us, because that means our Lotus is going to die next turn, or if they have a white source, they can play first Sliver next turn. Okay, let's see. Forest. I think that's a good start. Ginger Brood, and then we can attack Domri, so if they want to fight Lotus, Domri just dies. So I think that is probably the optimal line of play. Yep, attack you. Perfect. Now you get to the spirit. Okay. I'm honestly not too scared of a first sliver here. Maybe they misclick and say red, right? But yeah, it's probably, yeah, put it on green. Yeah, you got it. First sliver coming out. What did they get? The double striker or the haster? It's the haster. Oh, that's kind of scary, but kind of not scary. I would love to get an Inspiring Statuary here. That would be the card that would really pop off. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Fierce Empath. And I could also just get a Thought Monitor. Honestly, no, I think it's a Junk Winder. I am going to show you guys the power of Junk Winder in this deck. It is absolutely filthy. Because Affinity for tokens, right, it costs 2 mana right now. And it enters, and we immediately get a token and just tap their board down. And it's absolutely disgusting. We're just producing a ton of tokens, and if we want to, we can sack Treasure Vault to just generate a ton of treasures instantly, that at instant speed even, to really utilize this Junk Winder. But I don't think this will be necessary. Unless it dies, that would be really sad though, right? Okay, so we tap down their board next turn. Obviously, we could just maybe win, because we still have a food with the Gingerbread for the Gilded Goose, so we can keep that in mind. An Inspiring Statuary wouldn't be lethal, because don't have anything in the graveyard, right? Can we play this now? Wouldn't be lethal because we kind of we don't have enough green. Okay. I think it's actually just a Treasure Vault activation here. I think we always Renowned Weaponsmith, right? Instead of a Treasure Vault activation for sure. Ah, this is tricky. Boom. Got you. Okay, sure. I am going to attack the Domri here, so they either don't have the haste or they don't have... It's tricky. I would have loved to get like a cheap creature there. Okay, perfect. Them not having the haste here is huge. That's really huge. Okay. It's weird. I wanted their first sliver to be tapped, but I suppose we can get 8 damage. Or... Okay, Mirari's Wake is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Do I win next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 off lethal. Ah, the Junk Winder. Oh. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Now the Junk Winder is dead. Yeah, I should have activated Treasure Vault, tapped down their team, and killed the Domri. It's actually fine though. The one thing I'm thinking about right now is if I should sacrifice the clue, but probably not, because I am going to Balagate Recovery, the Junk Winder, and then I will play it, and I don't have enough clues otherwise, right? You. Nice. Recovery. Junk Winder comes back. We play it. We tap this down. Perfect. And let's activate one of the clues. Okay. Let's kill Domri. Nice, and we can still activate a clue if we need to. This is 7 mana, so if Craterhoof was in the deck, we could solve and then Neoform the Junk Winder into a Craterhoof. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Oh, this is awkward. I need to... Oh my god, wow. I need to top deck a land, right? I mean, I have 2 draws. I can use the Weaponsmith to crack a clue. Adventurous Impulse, sure. Really want to play this Craterhoof here. Solemn Simulacrum. Yep. A million flips. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh no, they're searching for land. Usually it can just take a ton of time and then it's like super... Oh my lord. Oh my god. Ay, 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 ay. They have 6 mana? Yeah, they have 6 mana here. Oh. I hope I don't die. I mean, I still have some decent blockers, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, Junkwinder really helped in that game. Yep, sure. Scarecrow. Oh, perfect. That is extremely not scary, and I approve. I am not going to block those, so they don't draw a card of the... Oh, I should have blocked with the Secret Door at the very least, so that was my bad. Damn it. Okay. Do we have... Having the Craterhoof in hand here actually is... super weird. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, I think I start with doing this. Trying to get an untapped land. No. So Solve can get... What can Solve even get? Honestly, I feel like I'm just playing a ton of creatures here just to tap down their team. But this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't create a bunch of tokens at instant speed. If I had a bounce spell, I don't think I have an instant speed bounce spell I can get with Solve the Equation. Rampage of the Clan doesn't do it. Wow, I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, actually. Okay. Let's do you. Okay. I'm just going to chill here, create a token with the Gilded Goose, and then sacrifice the Treasure Vault to just tap one more card down. That's reasonable. Oh my god. That is a problem. That is a huge problem. Okay, they're going to Thirst my commander, I assume? No, that doesn't work. You can... Oh, you can still pay Kicker. Okay, so now it's go time for this. Create a token. Yep. And create a token. Arguably I should have... I could have tapped down one more card if I just did double, like X2 on Treasure Vault and then use the treasures. Okay. And now I hope I don't die to the flips. Wow. Yeah, the tapping additional cards wouldn't even help. Oh my god. What a game. GG, opponent. GG, I really... Damn it. That was such a close game. We are playing against Azusa, Lost but Seeking. And this is a decent hand. I'm going to keep this. Nice. Rimewood Falls. I need to draw some kind of payoff, obviously. But I think our deck will be nice this time. Let's see. Okay, random false. Your go, opponent. Yep, forest. Who could have guessed, right? So the big question is here: do I want to play Stone Cold Serpent for 0, or will I play it for 1 later on? I think I can also just hold off on playing it for 0. I don't think they will be able to remove Lonis here. Okay, that would have been nice last turn, but sure. I can get untapped land and then play a creature. Or I can like to hold off on the Florahedron, but I think just doing this is fine as well. Don't need you. I need payoffs here. I have everything else. Well, this is a payoff, but we need more mana for that. We can X3 it to get Inspiring Statuary, for example. Double land, as expected. Also, this is a defender, so this taps for more mana, which is amazing in my opinion. I think I'm just trying to spike a land here. Off the top. Yeah, perfect. Land. You. And now I'm actually ramping pretty well. This deck rarely, like, I think in like 20 games I've activated this once, and just to like shuffle their top away. Like, you really want to sacrifice your clues with this deck. Just not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, Island, that's a good one. They have a lot of artifact removal, I think, because they're in brown and green, so getting a Nettlesys with Finale here indirectly over the Trophy Mage doesn't seem too effective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 mana off of activating this for X6 to get a the dragon. I think I'll hold off. So I'm going to crack a clue here. Okay, that guaranteed the next land drop. Yeah, I think 1, 2. Honestly, I feel like either play this for 5 or just for 1. I like playing this for 1 and cracking a few clues. I think I'm fine doing that. Yep, crack 2 clues as well. Get all the information in the world. Oh wow, I'm not going to let that resolve opponent. Nope, no, you're not getting a draw 10. Oh, that would have been really scary. Opponent attacks for 10. I'm currently thinking if I should take it. The thing is, maybe if they have trample, I'm going to get punched later on. But having an extra artifact in play is also quite nice. Yeah, I think getting this now is probably the safest bet. Ah, damn it, I forgot to crack a clue. Which is arguably not even that bad, because now I have more clues to crack later on, but here you can see I'm at an odd amount, so yeah. Okay, let's hope they don't have fight spells. Where is it? Shimmer Dragon? There you are. Beautiful. Oh wait, no, I am at an even amount because of the ETB. Yeah, no attacks. That's really good. That is really good. I feel like I still sacrifice a Raven just to preserve my life total here. I am, however, going to draw first before I make my decision. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm really scared of trample later on, so I am just going to jump this while I can. Oh yeah, that's a ton of artifacts. Let's go! Oh, damn it. The Craterhoof again. Oh, I guess I have to win. Ah, Sag. Oh, I really hate it when I draw a Craterhoof to win the game instantly. Man, it sucks. It's so bad. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess we'd win the game. GG, opponent. The Hoof in Affinity is too strong. And we even get to draw like 3-4 more cards here, in theory. Wow. Damn it. This deck is not supposed to draw Craterhoof. GG. We are ready to play against Kambal. What's his name? Consul of Allocation. And I think this is a decent hand. Lonis, Uro. Yeah, seems decent. A 1-drop would be amazing to draw. Like an untapped land and a 1-drop, that would be, I think, the best thing, because that would allow us to go Uro, drop land, 1-drop on turn 3. They're reading the commander. Nice. Luckily, this is not too relevant against us. Against, like, some decks just die to this passive. But like, Uro is a great card. Neoform or Solve, I think, because Uro doesn't, like, putting it into the bin doesn't do too much. Like, the problem of Uro is that it comes back from the graveyard, right? Like, a card like Uro is the exact card that can win us the matchup here. If they try to go 1-for-1, we just Uro and Uro and Uro, right? Okay, reasonable. Why risk it? Honestly, I think I'm fine if Lonis dies here. Like, I'm leaning on the power of Uro to win me this game here. Not necessarily something else. Okay, land. Oh my god, yes. This is a bit awkward. But maybe a green... yeah, Couldn't do anything about it. It is what it is. I would have loved to get that Storm Tamer on the board as well. Or hold up the Swan Song, arguably. I think more likely holding up Swan Song, actually. Right. Okay, next turn. I am missing blue. I really want... Oh, thank you, deck. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think Wave Sifter, Storm Tamer for later turn, and then Clue? Crack a Clue? It's probably good. I'm just trying... Like, I'm not scared of a board wipe, because, like, they didn't have a removal spell earlier, and, like, wiping this board is, like, almost just like a normal removal spell. It's, like, weird. Oh, also, I couldn't have hold up Swan Song. So... there is that. Oh, I can't activate this. I should have cracked the Clue in my turn. That's a misplay. I didn't think about that. Should have just cracked the Clue on my turn. It's also activated abilities. That's the part that... Yeah, oh, like, this is a card you see it, okay, then it costs more. And then it's like, oh, it costs more. Huh, how did I not see that coming? It's super weird. Neoform puts 2 cards into the graveyard for the sake of Uro, because Neoform and the sacrifice creature, that is pretty good. I do have Uro mana as well, which is quite nice. Inventors Fair gains me 1 life a turn, which can or cannot be relevant later on, but being a tutor, that's where the real power of that thing is. Oh yes, that's a perfect draw, arguably. I don't have a 4-drop. I think I don't have a 4-drop that I can Neoform into, right? Inspiring Statuary versus Nettle Cyst. think, like, I don't have anything the statuary does currently. Interesting. They didn't have removal spells, but Nettles. Let's go with Statuary. And now let's Neoform this Storm Tamer away. Okay, and I'm currently thinking about Renowned Weaponsmith because it gets us a bunch of mana down the road for the clue cracking. Like, Leafkin Druid is very similar, but we don't have additional, like, the fourth creature on the board right now to actually utilize it. Okay. I'm quite happy with that turn. I could have also just held the Neoform, obviously, and then if I get a big creature, play it Neoform, Craterhoof, win. But I'm just currently also very, very happy with the general fair game plan of using the Renowned Weaponsmith to crack clues, using the arrow to get more and more advantage and just eventually win that way. Okay, I feel like they're on a slower rampy control build, so I'm expecting a bunch of big planeswalkers to come down later on. Yeah, the Cold Steel Halt ramp also feeds into that theory. Ooh, don't have the blue though. I don't have the blue though. Okay, Caribou, Power of Inspiring Statuary, reduces commander text, by the way. Should have done the Weaponsmith first. Also, sacrificing a clue does not tap the clue, so that is pretty amazing. So you can't just tap everything for Statuary and then crack it. And now we can also use Swansong in their turn, because we can use the Inspiring Statuary as a cost. Funnily enough, this is pretty useless with this, because this already has Improvise, and double Improvise does not do anything. Okay. They attack with everything. That smells like a board wipe to me. I'm not going to block here. They play the board wipe. I counter the board wipe because they think, okay, they can't play counterspell, but then, yeah, the Statuary. That's so rude. Okay, I can sack those two. Because now I'm going to decline. Like, this is just a bunch of mana, and I think that's really, really valuable. I'm going to decline here so I can have more cards in my graveyard with Uro to exile, and then I'm putting it into command zone. And they can't really prevent me from doing this, because either they exile my graveyard and then I can put it into command zone, or I can just use Uro. Don't want to counter this. I feel I don't. Like, if they spend 7 mana activating the last chapter as well, like, I think that's absolutely fine by me. Uro, there you go. Always Lonis, and I feel like if I have like a Balagat recovery, I want to get back the Neoform. Boom. Damn it! I should have hold full control here. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, that is absolutely fine as well by me. Affinity, drawing cards. More affinity. I shouldn't have played this. Should have waited one more turn. There is the Craterhoof again. The good old 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 2 more draws to try to. Oh no, I have the Craterhoof because of this. Yes, so then actually playing the Ornithopter was correct. So I have 1 more attacker for the hoof. 1, 2, 3 green is being used here.
Smelly, but effective.
Yep, land. Lots of misplays from my part this game, I think. Yeah, not too satisfied with that. Also, this is non-artifact spells you cast have improvise, and this is an artifact creature, so that's why I couldn't just tap 2 clues to play this. Okay, this being colorless is pretty annoying right now. Arguably you can, like, being a land that gains you 1 life is surprisingly relevant in some matchups. Like, 1 life a turn, so that's like 5-6 lives sometimes. But the tutor aspect is pretty nice. We only run 2 artifacts that we care about, Inspiring Statuary and Nettlecist, but those 2 are so... Oh, also a play that I did a lot of the time as well was Thought Monitor, right? Because it does cost 1 mana, so like this has some really good utility, right? But colorless is kind of annoying when you have a statuary out on the field. Archon of Ameria, sure. I'm going to play my 1 card, and that's going to be Craterhoof, I guess. So, GG, I guess. I win the game. GG, opponent. You are dead. Beautiful. They are thinking. They are thinking. If they exile an attacking tap creature for like 1... Swords to Plowshares, right? So that's 11, 14... It was... No, with swords they could have lived, I think. GG. We are ready to play against Ilhark the Race Boar, and I do not expect my commander to stick for 1 second here. With that in mind, this hand is bad anyways. If a lot of those were 1-drops and then I just had the Whir, I just had the Reverse, I just had the Barricade Breaker, or I just had the Rampage, that would be pretty nice. But not like this. Well, that's pretty nice. Yeah, this allows me to get a clue. Even if it gets removed in their turn. If they have a shock, I'm still being sad. Okay, that's nice. Okay, with this many creatures, I think I'm just supposed to play the Overgrown Battlement, and then next turn, Lonis, Serpent, Ornithopter. Right, that works. Yeah. Lotus. Should have played the Inventors Fair, arguably. I'm just going to play this for 2. I can also play it for 0 and then crack a clue, but I feel like having more artifacts on the field is valuable. Also, this can block a flyer, which is going to be very relevant against Ilhark if they put in huge dragons that you want to block. Okay. No shock. Wow. Now I'm thinking about grabbing a 7-drop with Finale down the road. Or just getting a Statuary here and then try to say... Statuary is lethal in 3. So I tutor this turn, Statuary next turn, and win the turn afterwards? Does that work? Then I have Statuary on the field. I have... Yeah, that works, but is that not too slow? I can also just Trophy Mage for the Statuary. Right? Yeah, then I can crack a clue. I think that's better. Yes. Inspiring Statuary. And honestly, the damage on them, I feel like it's not going to matter. But I'm going to do this anyways. Oh no, arguably I shouldn't have attacked with Lonis, because if they keep on top with Treasure Map, I can crack this for 1 to make them put it to the bottom. But is that even what I'm going to do? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Storm's Wrath? Damn it. Heroic Intervention would have been amazing here. Okay. Time to rebuild the board. Yeah, that helps a lot, because now we can do it like this, and now Lonis again. This is effectively a ritual towards the Finale of Devastation, but we do not have enough power on, like, enough creatures on board to now win with Craterhoof. But yeah, Inspiring Statuary is amazing in, like, going around the commander decks. Okay, they put a ton of stuff back. They plan to kill me here. I think next turn. Not sure. Maybe then they can kill me next turn. The very least, I'm going to have a hard time, especially if they have a cheap removal spell for Lonis. Doesn't seem to be the case though. Oh yeah, with the spell pierce I feel quite safe here. Is that lethal? No, I need one more green here, right? So then getting the 7-drop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't have enough anyways. Okay. I have a spell pierce, that's... Yeah, let's do it like this. Yep. Play you, and now I could X 4 or 3, but if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I draw an untapped land next turn, I win. No, I don't even. No, I don't. So by finale for I'm missing one more mana to get a what's it called? Shimmering Dragon. This is difficult. I'm not sure what to get here. I do not know. I'm going to end the turn, I think, because I'm actually not sure, and I feel like I could just make a huge mistake if I do this. I'm also looking at lines where I get out the Junk Winder and then counter their hasters by making food at tokens at instant speed, but I'm not sure how to do that right now, honestly. They probably... Okay, they don't do the upkeep stop treasure map. This is difficult. So Ilharg probably comes down, or at the very least a treasure map, and then use 2 more treasures to Ilharg, give him haste, and... Okay. I feel like this is worth spell piercing. Just to... I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, I feel like this is worth spell piercing. Beautiful. And I feel like I need to draw something. Alright, that's why I'm going to use the clue here. Okay, 1-drop. Almost. But this represents Craterhoof. So if that is a Craterhoof, right? Do I have lethal with this? 5, 6, 7, and then 3 times 3, 9, 7, 9. Well, that is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I now have 6 mana to get a Shimmer Dragon onto the field for now. Could also get something else here, but I feel like Shimmer Dragon is probably the best idea. Arguably Uro to get a bunch of life. Well, not a bunch. Yeah, this has actually more toughness, so I'm getting more life if I want to block with the Shimmer Dragon. Okay, your go, opponent. Try to kill me. Ilhark? Sure. Give it haste. What are you putting into play? I don't think there is a single creature that can put into play that kills me instantly here. Particularly with my Shimmer Dragon as a blocker. But Double Strike would come close, but... Oh my god. I have to do this, right? Yeah, wow. But that was... So now I don't have lethal again. God damn it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay. Inventors Fair cracking for Thought Monitor seems like the best thing to do here. Thought Monitor. So now we Paradise Druid effectively as a ritual. Well, okay, no, Thought Monitor was already 1 mana. Okay. Boom. If we didn't play the Paradise Druid, we could have won, I think. Maybe. That's a big maybe for me. Anyways, some of you guys can do the math in the comments and say how bad of a Magic player I am. Okay. Like, I needed to block the Morok here, I think. Because if I didn't, I could have just died to another land drop. Because then they get an additional combat step, yada yada yada. What do they put into play? Drum roll. It is a Cavalier of Flames, okay. And I don't think 13, 17. That's a spicy amount. Do I still have... Do I get this back at the end of turn? Yes, I do. I don't feel comfortable dying to Lightning Bolt here. So I am... Oh, they would have had lethal, right? Because cracking the treasure map and then giving every creature +1/+0. So yeah. That would have killed me, actually. Okay, please give me my Myr Enforcer back. Thank you very much. Thank you. This. And I think I'm going to crack a clue. Just get another creature? I don't know. We need to go deeper. We need to go deeper. Okay. Rishkar is kind of a creature that I want to have. And then we Neoform and just give it to him. Anything but this, honestly. Okay. Neoform, the Thought Monitor, submit 1, and boom, Craterhoof in an instant. Here we go, lethal. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did, and yeah, what can I say? Deck is fun. It's a really nice spin on Simic, I think. Just like Simic Affinity. Like, that already sounds awesome. At least to me. Like, Simic Affinity, wow. That's like, never heard of it. It sounds cool. It is cool. You have a bunch of cool plays in this deck that we haven't even touched upon. Such as if you Vivian, and like Vivian has a ton of lines with her, we can Wave Sifter to evoke for 2 mana, but then we can drop a 4-drop or lower, basically like any of these goodies, then tutor for a Fierce Empath, then Craterhoof or something like that. If we Vivian a 7-drop, we can just get our Shimmer Dragon, so that is pretty neat. And we could also just Vivian and Serpent and then pay 9 to get Craterhoof, which is even cooler, to be perfectly honest. We also didn't get to pop off with Mox Amber. Just a ton of good stuff that we have not been able to do in this video. But if you craft a deck for yourself, you play it for yourself, you will eventually encounter those things, and all of those things are awesome. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.